All right, on the parts of the plant, underneath, what did you put for the top picture? What was the top picture?
Produces seeds.
Produces seeds. And what is the name of that part that produces seeds?
Flower.
Use your pencil and write the word flower. Right on the thing that says produces seeds. Either way. How about the second section?
Supports the flower.
Supports the flower. It's the flower stalk, actually.
For the top?
The top is flower, then it's flower stalk that supports the flower. How about the part that makes plants food for the plant?
Stem.
Not stem.
Leaves.
Leaf. Or leaves.
Wait, why do you put the flower?
Flower goes on the top one, and then flower stalk should go here. Then leaf should go on the next one. Then what's your next part?
Stem.
The main support for the plant is the stem. And keeps the plant in place is the root. Mason, you missed this yesterday. You need to make this thing. You don't have to color the flower because you were gone. But you have to cut on the dark lines, and then you need to write these words and put the boxes in the right order. But take out your science book. So that's what your assignment. 2 in the wrong order. Just draw an arrow and switch them. All right. We are going to be on page 21. Today we're going to talk about plant chemistry. Huh? You want to hang on to, actually you're going to turn it in and I'll hand it back to you after I grade it. So if you're ready, you can turn in your parts of the plant thing. Make sure your name is on it. Page 21, yes. So, we're going to talk about plant chemistry today. Do you guys know what we need to breathe? What it's called? Air, but what part of air do we need to breathe? Oxygen. We breathe oxygen. Well, when we breathe out, do you guys know what we produce? Carbon dioxide. Guess what plants need? Carbon dioxide. So, right. So plants and humans work together as part of the ecosystem, right? All right. So oxygen is a colorless, odorless gas in the air. People and animals breathe it to stay alive. Carbon dioxide is also a colorless, odorless gas. People and animals breathe it out. You guys just told me that. Plants take the carbon dioxide, they take it inside of their leaves, right? This is their leaf. So the carbon dioxide comes into the leaf, and what goes out of the leaf? Oxygen. How do they bring the oxygen in? They do this with tiny holes called stomata on the surface of their leaves. So let's look at the picture of the plant and in the box with the soil. It says how plants release oxygen. What's the first step?
The roots absorb water and soil from the soil.
All right, and then what happens next, Troy? 2?
The stem carries water to the leaves.
And then what happens after that? Jack?
The leaf veins carry water to the surface of the leaves.
Okay, and then finally, what happens, Aubrey?
The stomata release oxygen and water.
All right, so people and animals need the oxygen that the plants release into the air, right? Plants need the carbon dioxide that people and animals breathe in. This is God's great design for how these gases will help all living things. Turn to page 22. So, yep, carbon dioxide comes in and oxygen goes out. And there's things called stomata that help this process on the surface of their leaves. So, plants are producers, which we learned about last chapter, right? They use sunlight, water, carbon dioxide, and chlorophyll. What's chlorophyll?
Oxygen.
Chlorophyll to make food through photosynthesis. Oh, there's two big words there. So, yes.
When leaves fall down from a tree, how do they produce carbon dioxide?
They don't. They're sleeping in the winter. So chlorophyll is the green coloring of a plant that captures the sun's energy. So why are plants green? Because of what? The chlorophyll. Chlorophyll is what helps make the plants green, and it absorbs the sun. So chlorophyll, when the sun shines on a plant's leaves, chlorophyll captures the sun's energy, and plants use the energy to make their food. So we have to match the lines in the bottom of the box on page 27. Huh. Yeah, we're doing it right now. Okay, page 27 on the bottom of page 22, sorry. Carbon dioxide goes to which one? Draw a line from carbon dioxide to a colorless, odorless gas that people and animals breathe out and plants take in. Everybody get that?
Wait, what line?
Yep, the fourth one. Good job.
The fourth one?
Yep. Chlorophyll is what?
The green coloring
Yep.
in a plant that captures the sun's energy.
Exactly. What is oxygen?
The prime amount of colors, odorless gas that people and animals breathe out.
Breathe in and plants release is oxygen. And then photosynthesis is the process that green plants make food from sunlight, water, carbon dioxide, and chlorophyll. So the first one goes all the way to the bottom, and then the next three slant down just one, right? So your answer sheet looks like this. Yep. That's what your grid should look like. Yeah. So if your grid looks like that, you did it right. So, what goes into the plant? What comes out? What are on the leaves that help this process? Stomata. All right. That's all for science today. It was a pretty easy lesson. Your journal question today. Everybody finish this? Your journal question today is, if you were president, What would you do? It needs to be a paragraph. And you need to make sure you date your journal 10/27/20. It should be quiet while you're working on this. If you finish, you can draw a picture to go along with. You can just write, but you got plenty of time. Think about your answer. Mason, it's not walk around the room time.
You don't have to have a lower time.